Hi friends, welcome to this 10-minute aerial yoga class. This class is going to focus on a full body stretch, which is really going to energize you throughout your day. It's great for all experience levels, and if you've got your hammock ready, let's get started. Just before we get started, if you really love aerial yoga content, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I release new videos every week. So without further ado, let's get started by coming behind the hammock. Sorry, Albus. And we're going to just bring the shoulders through as you stand behind the hammock. Bring the feet about hip-width distance apart, start to plant through all four corners of the feet. Draw some energy up through the legs, unlocking the knees and tucking the pelvis under. Energy comes up through the heart and through the spine, rolling shoulders down away from the ears, and then engaging through the fingertips, sending heart energy down through into the hands. And start to take some breaths here, start to notice sensation in the body, finding your center before you start to move. Start to take a deeper inhale into the crown of your head. And as you exhale, push that air down through your body and into your feet. 2 more breaths just like that. Take a deep inhale to the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, push that air down through into the soles of your feet. Take a longer breath into the crown of your head. Fill up even more. And then as you exhale, push that air down through the body. Long exhale, control it through the nose. Beautiful. Let's send the hands up to the sky. Inhale, reach the hands high. Bring the hands onto the hammock. You're going to bring the fingertips to the front. Thumbs are going to come behind. You're going to step back away from the plumb line. Take one big step back. Coming into pyramid pose first. So step your right foot forward. I'm not going to mirror you, so I'm doing the same side as you. Right foot steps forward. You're going to press down wider than hip width distance apart. Start to send the shoulders through. You can come up onto both balls of the feet, especially depending on how high your hammock is. If it's a little higher than normal, you've done some inversions recently, then that's okay. You just have to press down and come onto the balls of the feet a little bit more. And then you're going to send your chest through, coming into a flat back. Keep hanging onto the hammock. Starting to notice here in your pyramid, you can check your alignment really well with the use of the hammock. So start to draw that right hip bone, that front leg back, and then press that left hip bone forward as you continue tucking through the pelvis. Shining the chest long and keeping that long flat back. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, can you send the chest a little lower? Traditionally, that back foot, the heel will be down in a warrior one stance, but that's okay for now to keep that heel lifted as the hammock draws the hips up. Let's take one more inhale here. And then exhale, send the chest down a little lower, keeping that flat back, drawing the belly button in, the hips engaged, pulling in the opposite directions. On your next inhale, lifting up through the chest, sending both legs to the ground, so both heels come down. Hands are going to come through the center. Right hand's going to reach in front to bring the hammock behind. Then you're going to come and step the feet really wide. If you don't have a puppy in front of you, it's a little easier. So coming into a lunge position. So in your lunge, start to tuck the pelvis. And again, both hip bones are facing to the front. So you're drawing that right hip bone back as the left hip bone's pressing to the front. Long through the crown of the head. Tucking through the pelvis. Notice what happens if you soften through the back knee. Can you tuck the pelvis a little more? And then maybe straighten that leg again, that back leg. We'll take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to send your left hand to the ground. Come through for a dragonfly twist. So left hand comes to the ground. Oh, Albus is so tired. Right hand's gonna keep hanging onto the hammock. You can look up to that right hand or keep looking down or maybe out wide to the side. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, right hand comes to the ground on the outside of the foot. You're going to place both hands in the ground. Oop. And then you're going to bring that right foot into the hammock. So bring that right foot to step behind, look behind you, and then use that gaze to bring the hammock through the center. Then you're going to bring the hammock to the upper thigh, so stretch that leg out. If the hammock is still around the foot, then maybe you walk back your down dog a little bit, just so you're underneath the plumb line towards the back of the mat. Coming into a side plank, so come onto the left hand, the left foot. Right hand's gonna reach up to the sky. And you'll bend that knee to start off with, hooking the knee in the hammock. Really tighten through the core, lift the hips. Start to straighten your hammock leg, so right leg's gonna straighten. Beautiful. Coming through for a wild thing variation next. So bending the leg in the hammock towards the glute out wide. Start to grab your foot from the big toe side, the arch of the foot, and then kicking into your hands as you also keep pressing into the mat. Keep lifting up through the hips. Take one more inhale here. Beautiful. Exhale, release the foot. Both the hand is going to come to the ground and your left knee comes to the ground as well. So getting ready for an extended tabletop, straighten out your right leg, and then left hand, extends as well. Take an inhale here, grow longer, and then exhale, widen out to the sides. Awkward airplane. Inhale, reach it out long, extend. Exhale, bend it out wide. Inhale, out long. One more, bend it out wide. Inhale, out long. Hand to the ground. Again, if you don't have a puppy here, it's a little easier. You're gonna bring your chest and chin onto the ground, all the way down onto the belly. And see if you can straighten that leg that's in the hammock. You may need to move forward or back depending on, depending on where you are with that extension. It can be a lot on the lower back, so you may need to lower your hammock if it doesn't feel okay. So baby cobra, inhale, lift and float the heart. Then start to lift and float your left foot. Hi, Albus. Lifting and floating the left leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna press back up. So tuck those left toes. Press up through a plank and then down dog, lifting the hips up nice and high. Bring both feet onto the ground. You might bend through both knees. Plant your feet hip width distance at the back of the mat. And you're gonna walk your hands in towards your feet. Soft through the knees, forward fold at the back of the mat. And then inhale, roll the spine up into standing. Inhale, reach the hands up high. And then exhale, stepping your left foot forward, hands on the hammock. Getting ready for the other side. So pyramid poses first. Send the shoulders through, pressing down on the hammock. So you're grabbing the hammock with the hip flexors. And then start to send the torso down. So you're gonna pull that left hip bone back, trying to find a center with the feet. Pulling in the pelvis, pulling in the belly button. We're taking 2 long breaths here. Take an inhale. Then exhale, send the chest forward. Hugging that left hip bone back, pressing the right hip bone forward. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Beautiful. And start to bring the heart back through the center. This time your left hand's gonna reach up first. So you can come around to the front of the hammock, bring it behind you. Coming into a lunge shape. Again, this is easier if you don't have a puppy in front of you, but you're coming to a nice long stance. So stepping the feet out nice and wide. Finding some alignment here, so zipping the legs towards each other, tuck the pelvis. Notice if you can soften that back knee, find some buoyancy, so you can tuck the pelvis more, engage the glute, and then maybe re-extend the back leg. That left knee is over the ankle. Take an inhale for some length. Keep hanging onto your left pole. Right hand's gonna come to the ground for dragonfly twist. Finding your alignment here, that knee is still stacked over the ankle, pressing into the ground really strong with that right hand. Gaze is down or up. You're gonna bring your left hand to the ground. Come into a 3-legged down dog variation. So both hands to the ground, lift up that left foot, and then you'll try and find it, look back so you can bring it into the hammock. Extending the leg so it comes underneath the knee onto the thigh. Side plank. Start to turn onto that right side. Left hand reaches up to the sky. And then you'll start to extend the hammock leg. Left leg extends. Keep pressing up through the hips, tucking the core. Beautiful. Bend your right knee in towards the glute out wide. See if you can grab it with your hand on that arch of the foot side, the big toe side. And then kicking into your hand as you open through the chest. Keep pressing into the ground, keeping the core engaged, opening through the heart. Wild thing variation. Releasing the foot. Bring the hand and your right knee to the ground. Coming through for extended tabletop, so extend your left leg, extend your right hand. Inhale for length. Exhale, awkward airplane, bend out wide to the sides. Inhale out long. Extend, exhale to bend out wide. Inhale to extend. Exhale, last time, bend out wide. Inhale to extend. And then hands onto the ground. Lowering down into your baby cobra. So chest and chin are gonna lower down. You probably should be moved forward a little more so that leg isn't so high, but that's fine for now for me. You're gonna extend the leg that's in the hammock, lift up the chest into baby cobra, and start to float and lift that right leg from the ground. So up and down, lifting and lowering that right foot. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and then bending that right foot, coming through for a 3-legged down dog. Press up, the hips all the way back into a down dog. 3-legged down dog. Bend both knees, bring the left foot out of the hammock, stepping to the back of the mat, and then walk the hands to the feet. Forward fold, rolling up to standing as you inhale. Reach the hands up high at the top, and then exhale, thumbs to heart center. Close down the eyes, and allow yourself to feel your body. Bring a smile to your face, welcoming in this new energy, this work you've just done for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for your class today. I truly appreciate you being here. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What part of your body feels like it's holding the most tension today? And then was there any stretches throughout the sequence that were able to help and release that? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Again, if you really love this video, then please hit that thumbs up icon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Float your left foot. Hi, Albus. Lifting and floating that left leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna stay here now. My Albus pillow. Are you comfy? You're so comfy.